Philip, start first of all by telling us a bit more about why there's so much tension between Mali and France at the moment.
Well, basically, both countries don't see eye to eye over this. The decision by France to withdraw some of its forces from Operation Barkhane. The government of Mali says that France is basically bailing out of the country and abandoning it, whereas France has accused Mali of using that to delay a return to democratic rule. You remember back in May this year, there was a coup d'etat in Mali with by the vice president bringing in a new military junta for the time being. They promised elections in the early part of next year. But this coincides with France's decision, which has been discussed over the last 18 months with its neighbours in North Africa, to redefine the role of Operation Barkhane. So France has said it's going to withdraw its forces from three key bases in northern Mali. That's Kidal, Timbuktu, and also from Tessalit. As a part of this overhaul of Operation Barkhane. Now, Operation Barkhane has been part of the French operation along with other countries in North Africa. There are four others. There's Denmark, there is Estonia, there is Britain, and there is the Czech Republic. France says about 5,100 troops there, and it's deployed in Mauritania, Mali, Burkina Faso, Niger, and Chad. So the bottom line is France thinks that the operation is not going as well as it should. It's not managing to overcome these jihadis who are more active and more manage to move faster in the region. It needs to overhaul its role there. That's one of the reasons that they have decided that it's going to be special forces deployed, and they're going to better train the forces on the ground. And the second one is that Emmanuel Macron wants to get out of being an influence in France's former colonies in North Africa. He says it's time to end the France-Afrique, which means political involvement in the way African countries are run. For example, doing away with the CFA franc, the money there, to let those countries be totally independent. The government of Mali sees this basically as France bailing out and leaving the country on its own without any proper logistical support.
Philip, France is also upset about the deployment of Russian mercenaries in something called the Wagner Group. Tell us a bit more about what that is and how it will be used in Mali if they do end up signing an agreement.
Well, the Wagner Group is a Russian paramilitary organization. And there are rumours that the government of Mali is in negotiation with them to bring in special numbers of troops to take the place of the retiring French forces, or retreating French forces from the country. That has gone down very badly with France, which says that hiring fighters from the Wagner Group would isolate Mali even further. And even the French Armed Forces Minister, Florence Parly, has called the government's action hypocrisy and bad faith. They haven't confirmed this yet, but what they're saying is has been corroborated in a way by the Russian Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov, who said that Mali's government is negotiating with private Russian companies. So there is a reason to believe that this may be the case. But that has further frayed this relationship between France and Mali, basically because Mali has criticised France a lot in the past for its role in the country, and France thinks it's time now to get out. France is accusing Mali of not wanting to move forward with democracy and wondering whether or not they're going to delay the elections next year. So many different reasons for the two countries not to see eye to eye right now.
Philip, thank you for that. From 24's Philip Turle.